If you are paying a development team millions of dollars per year to develop custom software, you should stop immediately, because tools like Nocobase are promising no years of development, no millions wasted. Should you ditch your whole team right now and switch it for Nocobase? Maybe not, because chances are if you're really paying a development team millions of dollars per year, you might need 1 or 2 guys from the team. But if you want to quickly strap together internal applications, if you want to develop tools for simple use cases, build prototypes, then Nocobase might be what you are looking for. It has over 20,000 stars on GitHub, and it is a free and open source AI-powered no-code platform. Let me show you how you can run your own version of Nocobase in the cloud, and we will do that using Sliplane. And Sliplane is a cloud provider that makes it very easy to host containerized software. If we go to resources and go to the documentation over here, and then I will search for Docker in the search bar, Docker installation right here. There we go. We have a Docker Compose file that we can use with Nocobase and Postgres. And what we will do is I will copy the Docker Compose file. Then I will go over to Sliplane. I will log in with my GitHub account. If you don't have a GitHub account, you can create one for free. I will create a new project, name this one Nocobase. I will click on the project, click on deploy service right here. Then I create a new server where the application will be running on. You can choose a location and server type of your choice. I will just run with the default right here, and I will name my server demo. Then I hit enter in order to create the server, and then I can select it from the list. On the next screen, I can add services. So I click on add service, and on the top right, there is a little command parser. It's a little terminal icon. And if I click on it, I'm redirected right here to the command parser. And right here, I can paste in the content of this Docker Compose file. And if I click on add service, it is going to pull out service configurations that was defined in this compose file. We have a Postgres database and an app service. And if we click on the Postgres database, for example, I can scroll through this. I can review the settings, the environment variables that have been pulled from the Docker Compose file. And if I check out the app service, and if we scroll down a little bit, you can see also the settings that have been pulled from the Docker Compose file. Now you could change these settings. What is important is that you make this service public, which means we can access the app service over the internet, while the Postgres database, it can stay private for more security. Then I click on deploy, and then I wait for the 2 services to deploy. So this is going to take a minute or 2. So let's quickly wait for that to finish. So after around 1 minute, both applications have been deployed successfully. And if we click on this little arrow right here on the Nocobase app card, I will be redirected to the Nocobase service. And the default username and password are usually admin@nocobase.com, and the password should be admin123. If we click on sign in, it's telling me that the password is pretty unsecure, and we should probably change it at some point. And this is basically all that it takes in order to get your instance of Nocobase running in the cloud. And I can already start with configuring the UI. For example, I can add a new page right here, and just name this one test. Then I can add blocks on that page. I can create a table. I can add a Kanban board, or I can add a list view, ticket view, whatever, and configure actions on these different screens. I don't have a data source connected right here, which is why these tables are empty. But you can link your data source over here by clicking on this little gear icon, then go to data source, and then we can add, for example, a Postgres database. It's telling me no external data source plugin installed, and I won't go through it right here, but you can connect different databases, for example, a MySQL, MariaDB, or Postgres database. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, and try out Nocobase today using Sliplane.